Hi.
I'm feeling clammy today.
Are you feeling clammy? I'm feeling spicy today. I feel like we should go a little hot and cold for this episode. What do you say?
Yeah,
Yeah?
let's jump in.
Cool. We got a little fishbowl full of hot and cold scenarios. If it's hot, the fireball will answer the question. If it's ice cold and chili,
The clam.
the clam.
I'm not a clam.
Not White Claw, it's white clam.
She will,
It's just clammy.
yeah,
I'm a little clammy.
she will answer the questions for you.
Yes. Okay, so this is hot and cold
Mhm.
lender/realtor edition. So here we go, guys.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Okay.
that's me.
It's you.
It says, it's cold, so it says waive inspections to make your offer stronger. Depends.
Ice cold.
I always say an inspection's good. It's important that you get an inspection because you want to know what's wrong with the house, because that becomes a negotiating terms for you, right?
Exactly.
So
Could be skeletons in the closet, a leaky roof, or electrical issues that you don't know. By waiving the inspection, you're basically saying, okay, I'm going to take on the burden. And then you move in and you've got 1,000 projects you got to work on. So
that's going to be a $15,000 roof. There's always going to be minor things with the house. You can't nitpick everything, but it's big things that we're
Big
looking for. It's for safety.
you know,
This thing's ugly.
the toilet looks like, or the refrigerator, if it's
So
white.
being outdated has nothing to do with safety. Well, it does in a sense, but not necessarily. So if it's just it's dated, it needs some upgrading, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But it's good protection for you.
Good roof, good air conditioner, good heater, good floors, good electric, good running water, then you're golden. Ooh, I got a cold one for you, Spiro.
A cold one? Okay.
All right. Go into contract for a non-refundable down payment on an auction prior to doing comparables on the property.
If it's an auction, you got to be very cautious as to, you can go into an auction, right? If you have the funds to bid on the auction, right? You have to make sure your agent's doing their homework. You have to make sure that the property is going to at least come to value on what you purchase it at.
Yes, you might be pre-approved up to this level, but is the house worth that much? Because if the appraisal comes in low, you have to cover the difference. And sometimes we get excited during auctions, like, oh yes, higher, higher, higher. But you have to make sure you have the reserves to cover in case the appraisal comes in low. And you also have zero protections. You have no inspection protection. You have no appraisal contention, loan contingency protection, nothing. You're going in blind.
You're putting yourself at risk of losing your money.
Unless you have a lot of cash, financing something that's non-refundable deposit on something very unique and complicated is a big cold item, don't you? So
Yes.
make sure your realtor is on top of getting you comps before you firm.
And even go to the auction, because a bank won't fund it if it's not worth that. So caution again.
Yep. All right, your turn.
Okay, I got a hot one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it says shop lenders and compare rates and fees.
Yes. So shopping lenders is very important. And that's what a broker actually does. When you come to somebody that's a broker versus just walking into Wells Fargo or Chase or Bank of America, if you walk into a bank, you have just their options and you have to now shop every other bank in the neighborhood. When you come to a broker like us, we do all the shopping for you. We check 40 plus different banks. We check different lenders. And if you have a specific bank that you like to work with, we can actually reach out to them and compare their loan estimates to what the other banks that we're using loan estimates. So yes, use a broker to do the shopping for you.
Yeah,
Shop rate.
Everything is negotiable. Make sure you get those rate and terms. Don't sign anything and lock yourself into something, but make sure you get what they're offering and then see what we can do for you, because most of the times we can beat it and match it, if not beat it.
Yes, and pre-qualifications are not pre-approval. So if someone gives you a pre-qual for something, make sure it's an actual, fully done application.
It doesn't hold weight.
It's nothing. It's hearsay.
Yes.
Next one, understand your total payment, principal, interest, taxes, insurance. This is a big one. So in California, there's a lot of condos or places that have HOAs, like $700 a month just to be in the HOA. That can kill your debt to income ratios. So understanding the taxes and insurance along with the principal and interest. Our job is to make sure the principal and interest rates and what your monthly payments are going to be without taxes and insurance. Once you've identified a property, then we add whatever the taxes are for that area and homeowners association.
Where there's an HOA, what those dues are, how that tax, there's a lot more in depth. It's not just across the board, everything's the same price or cost and the payment. So make sure you have all of that lined up.
Yeah.
So you know what your payment's going to be. Sorry, I'm looking at it.
No cheating.
Okay. Is it one? Okay.
You.
Okay. Cold. Wait, change jobs or quit your job before closing. No. Go see that. And
No, we'll find out.
It's to find out. It's bad. You never want to change jobs or quit your job in the middle of escrow or a deal.
You won't do any.
Yes.
Don't even sneeze during it.
It's important because that affects, qualifying for the mortgage. That if they find out that you lost your job, quit your job, left the job, switch your job, that makes a difference because you could be getting less money. Or if you lost your job, you don't have no money. So that doesn't mean you may not be qualified for the mortgage then. You may get declined.
If your boss sucks, suck it up until closing. And if you do plan on quitting, make sure you have a job lined up that's very similar, that you can get a offer letter stating when you start working, when your first paycheck will be.
At least that it's going to match what your salary was, if not more. And it doesn't necessarily mean it cuts you out. It could be a little less, but still you could qualify. But it's important. All details are important, especially jobs.
Yes. And you need to tell us that soon so we can plan accordingly in case we need an extension for your new job to start kicking in or for the offer letter to generate. So always be transparent with us. We can't protect you if we don't know what you're doing. We're your first line of defense.
Or guide you.
Yeah. All right. That was a good one. Ooh, neat. Plan your closing costs in your budget. Yes. So closing costs are great. They can either be paid for by the seller or you can have them financed. What we do is we can opt for a slightly higher rate and that can cover some closing costs with what's called a yield spread premium. We basically give you cash back to cover some closing costs. And that's a great way to budget it to make sure that you've got all of your funds and ducks in a row. Closing cost also, down payment can be, it's not considered a closing cost, but it can be paid for by family members, churches, and employers as well to help you with getting that cash to close. Your turn.
Okay. It's me again. How am I picking my... Oh, okay. Cool. Assume the listing price is always the market value. No.
Yeah.
No, because they may be... The price may have overpriced the property. So you always want to, again, this goes back to your agent, who I'm sure they're trained, they know, they're professionals, is to do comps in the area based off of a lot of factors to compare what the property would be worth. It's important because if you just go in and you're like, okay, they listed at this price, it must be worth that much, so we're going to offer that or more. No, because then you'll be stuck again when it comes into going, well, the inspection, not so much for the appraisal, right? It has to appraise. If it doesn't appraise and you're someone who doesn't have a lot of cash to meet a gap, that's a no-no. Mm-hmm. So you definitely don't just assume the listing price is market value.
Do your homework. Have your realtor do their homework.
That's the realtor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, my turn.
Okay, you gotta close your eyes.
Just kidding.
You're
picking me.
How do we like ourselves?
We do. Check for down payment assistance programs. Yes, so there are some basically blanketed options for all properties. It's called the average income median. If you qualify for a down payment assistance program, you have to make 80% less than the area around you, your income. So you're basically moving into a good neighborhood, your income's slightly lower than the average in that area, and you can qualify for 2% off your down payment, or usually it's like $4,000 or $5,000, depending on whatever's less, and it varies per state. So always check that's something you're interested in. What we do is you send me 5 properties. I tell you which one, based on your income, you would qualify for either Home Steady, Home Ready, and then if there's additional programs that certain banks have, we'll be able to find them and make sure that we can get you additional grants. Grants are golden goose. We love grants. That's pretty nutty. I believe it was like a Homes for All. It was a California program. You basically get your down payment covered, but you every year, up to 10 years, the grant that was given to you has a prepayment penalty. So every year, the prepayment penalty is less, and then after year 10, you have no more prepayment penalty, which means you can't sell or refi. If you were to sell or refi early, then California will take whatever equity you got in that property and they will want that money back. So it's kind of like a way to get in, but let's be real, after 10 years, you're probably going to want to move or sell or something. So
that's your equity.
You want your equity.
You have to think hard about that. It's like, do you really want them taking your equity? Because that's the point of owning a property, right?
Yeah. So always ask us. We'll go through every single program that's available, and then we'll set you guys up for the best one that works for you. Bet you're going to get a blue.
I got a red.
Yay! Let's go.
Okay, let's see here. It says, review the loan estimate and ask questions.
Yes. Ask questions. We love questions. The more the merrier, because loan estimates look like alien language sometimes. What's that fee? Who's charging me that?
Well, they look scary. There's a lot of numbers on there, so you have to understand the numbers.
And it's a living document. So a lot of the items that are on there, you may have already paid for it. Let's say you paid for the appraisal up front or the credit score up front. We're still going to put it on the loan estimate as a bill, even though you already paid for it, because all fees must be disclosed on the first loan estimate. Because if it's not, we can't add it later.
Yeah.
And that
Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to re-owe that money.
No.
It just has to be disclosed on the loan estimate, whether you paid for it already or if it's going to be paid for at closing. That's your loan estimate. It always is the worst case scenario.
Yep.
And then on average, or more than average, it gets better.
we trim the fat. We get
Yes.
snatched. Then it becomes a snatched closing.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's good to ask questions.
Mhm.
Wait, is it my turn or your turn? It's your turn. Wait, okay.
I draw.
Hey, let me mix it up. They get stuck together. Hold on.
It's okay. I can finger it. Ooh.
Don't look.
I'm not looking, but I have good preference. Peripheral. Oh, it's you.
Okay.
All right. Skip the pre-approval letter when making an offer.
Skip the pre-approval. No, you can't do that. I would be disappointed if an agent even allowed you to do that, because they would tell you don't do that. If an agent tells you, are you pre-approved? It's not to make you feel bad about yourself or to like say, I don't want to work for you. It's because you got to know what you're having. You got to know what you qualify for and make sure that it's actually solidified that you qualify for that amount before you go looking for the property. Because if they give you a little okay, we glanced over it. Yeah, we're going to give you this or like this. Then it comes time, and when they're gathering all the docs, all your things, they get everything lined up, like your income, all your debts and everything. Like, I'm sorry.
You just bought a brand new car. Like, yeah, you're not pre-approved.
You don't qualify for that. So always make sure you get a full pre-approval, because it's important for you, so you're not discouraged and put in a bad position. The agent knows what you actually qualify for, and it's solid. It's weight. You know what you're going in with to work with, right?
Yeah, bring your wallet to the mall. You don't leave that at home.
And then sometimes pre-approvals take time, so you've got to bear with the lenders, and you got to make sure you get everything they need as far as doc-wise, because if you can't give us all the docs, we can't give you a weighted pre-approval that says, yeah, this is what you are pre-approved for. You. Cool.
Me.
Let's see here. Wait, did I ask you a question last time? Or no, you asked me the question. Okay. It says build and maintain good credit.
Yes. So there are credit milestones. When you get to a 520 and a 570 and a 620, each milestone unlocks new tiers of financing. One lets you put less down. Once you get to, I think, 570, 580, you can put 3.5% down, the 580 credit score. So anything less than that, you got to put 10% down. So we always try to make sure we can massage the credit score. And that means if we have to do a credit rescore, we can actually help guide you and say, okay, pay this credit card down to boost your credit score 20 points. So all different credit bureaus, there's 3 of them. They all score you slightly differently, but it's our job to help boost you as much as possible. And then also, don't open any new credit lines when you're...
Don't buy anything new, big, cars, nothing.
Yes, so mind your credit score. You have free apps like creditkarma.com. Even your bank will give you a gist of where you're at. And what that does, we can prep you before you do a hard pull, say, hey, let's do Experian Boost. And then a soft pull doesn't affect your credit.
We can guide you where you need to be at and what to do to get there, right? So
Is it my turn or your turn?
I think I can't remember. I asked you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Mhm.
I think. Wait,
No, you...
you have to. Like, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
It's like I'm confused right now. Okay. No, you're looking.
Cheater, pumpkin eater. Ha! Red.
Okay.
Ask for seller concessions to lower your costs. Yes, super high. Seller concessions are the golden goose. It's basically cash back when you buy the house. You get up to 3, 6, even 9% cash back in certain types of financing. And that can cover all your closing costs. It can give you loan programs like a 3-2-1 buy down that gives you a temporary reduction of your interest rate for 3 years, sets you up for a free refi within those years, or you can just permanently push your interest rate lower than the floor. Always go for seller concessions. The worst they're going to say is no, or you can negotiate it in the purchase price, offer slightly above whatever they listed at, and then say, I want seller concessions. And if it appraises too low, then just trim the seller concessions back. But the worst thing you can do is not ask for seller concessions.
Don't give them everything.
Yeah, don't give the seller everything.
The point of having an agent is for both sides is to be your guide, like to protect you, right? To negotiate for you. Negotiate. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Doesn't matter if there's 10 offers on that property, there's still negotiating room. Don't allow someone to tell you that there's not. It's important.
Exactly.
We were agents once too. We know. We've been in multiple offer situations and still negotiated stuff for our buyers.
That's right. Like a boss.
All right, let's see here. Oh, it's me. Okay, let's see here. We just answered, okay. Make large purchases before closing.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. You don't make large, I mean, Yeah.
No
You
shopping.
don't want to do that because if it's on a credit card, if it's taking a new line of credit, anything like that will affect credit scores and debt to income. Don't do that. It's important. Wait, okay. There's something.
Touring homes before getting pre-approved.
No. What's the purpose of that?
What are you doing?
You have looked at properties, right, to gauge what you're aiming for, right? Not what you're really going to walk into, but what you're aiming for. Okay. But don't take the agent on the real estate agent's not going to take you on a tour of 10 homes. They're going to say, okay, look online, right? Get an idea of what you're actually looking for so we can aim when you get pre-approved for, what you want to get pre-approved for. So that's important. You got to know what you're pre-approved for.
But you can go to open houses because that's not wasting anybody's time. There's a realtor there that can answer questions. You can get a vibe because it's fun. It's like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, and then you're like, okay, now I'm going to go back home and grab my wallet and buy some Snickers. So yes,
there's a
open
process
houses,
to everything.
but don't have your realtor show you 10 homes when you're not even pre-approved yet.
Most realtors won't because you're running them around and it makes no sense.
They might show you one and then that's it.
Exactly.
Who draws next? Me or
I
you?
draw next.
Yeah. No cheating.
There's no cheating. I can't see anything. Okay, it's for you.
Okay.
All right, this is a good one. Okay, this says use a 3-2-1 buy down to lower initial payments.
Yes, 3-2-1 buy down. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
We've only been talking about it forever. It's amazing.
People are like, God, program again.
Banging in people's heads.
Yep.
You are not allowed to pay for it. That's the best thing about a 3-2-1 buy down or a 2-1 or a 1-0. It has to come from the seller. The only way a seller can pay for it is seller concessions. So ask for a seller concession. When rates are higher than usual, this temporarily reduces your interest rate. And let's say
temporarily. This is not buying down the rate, right? When you buy down a rate with your money, that's
called discounting.
You're permanently buying that interest rate, but this is temporary and it has to be paid for by the seller, just so there's a difference.
And there's a huge difference in payments. When you do a 3-2-1 buy down, a 1-0 buy down, or a 2-0 buy down, the payment is drastically lower for a year, 2 years, or 3 years. When you discount the interest rate, just pay for a permanently lower interest rate, it's peanuts compared to the 3-2-1
it's way more costly.
It is way more costly.
Way more costly.
So you get to enjoy the discounts for the time of the buy down program. So 3-2-1 is 3 years, 2-1, 1-0. Yep, makes sense. So,
but you can use it right now. It's a good time to buy. There's still programs that we can use to get you into the home. You're not paying for it out of your pocket to buy an interest rate down because that's real costly.
And there are so many houses on the market right now. Sellers are struggling. This is a buyer's opportunity to
take the time to do this, guys. Buy, get in and buy. It's important. Okay. Wait, is it my turn again? Or did I just ask you? I was like, wait a second. Okay.
I'm going to read this one for you.
Okay.
This one is for Spira, cold.
Okay.
Talk to a realtor, but to a lender.
It's not bad that you do that, right? Because you can scout who you want as to be your realtor. You interview, pick who you want to be your realtor, but the realtor can't do anything for you until you are pre-approved.
Talk to us.
There's steps to the process. First is getting pre-approved. Once you know what you're working with, the purchasing power, then the realtor can start their work. But they can't start their work without knowing that there's funds. So,
and your realtor might suggest a couple of lenders for you, but it's always up to you to make sure that you pick somebody that's the right vibe check for you, somebody that you enjoy working with or trust, because all lenders are built the same. It's about who you think is most vested in your future and your well-being. That's going to be taking you through this incredibly emotional journey. So even though your realtor might suggest somebody, reach out to other people.
Don't lock yourself in, because
with the realtor,
you'll be limiting yourselves on programs, on financing, on the type of lending that you need that doesn't fit what they can do for you. So there's many different things.
Exactly. Whose turn is it to draw? Your turn to draw.
Yeah, my turn. My turn to draw. Okay, let's do this. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's for you. Okay, it says cold. Submit an offer without running comps. No, like there's reasons why we say no, is because comps, comparables, doesn't necessarily mean that's going to add up to exactly, but it gives you an idea of what the property is that you're purchasing, the value maybe. It's important. You always ask your realtor, and you to do your comps, comparables within the area, and it means within a certain range. So it's important to know the comparables.
Sometimes people list it way too high. I've met a lot of sellers who are like, oh, my house, I want it. Zillow says it's worth $1 million, but it's actually worth probably $800,000. Yeah. And the listing agent's like, okay, well, you're paying me. I'm just going to list it at what you want. And then you guys offer your $1 million, and then it gets appraised at $800,000, and then you have to cover the difference if you waived any type of appraisal cap, or it just turns the whole deal sideways. So yes, do your homework.
Don't look. Because you're picking up.
Okay.
Who is it?
Cold Daddy.
Oh, that's cool.
Max out credit cards before applying.
Yes.
Shopping.
Unless you're buying me something, but no, don't do that. I mean, we kind of discussed, we went over that earlier. Like, don't do that. Don't run up your credit cards. If it's a credit card that you use, like you're the kind of person that's like, okay, I pay all my bills with this and I pay it off immediately. That's a little bit of a different story, but don't run them up. Don't go shopping. Don't go on shopping.
Don't close credit cards either. Like that can happen as well.
Just don't do real much about credit. When you close a credit card, that's bad, but it will take a big hit to your credit.
Exactly. So yeah, before you do anything, just let us come and we can check for you before you make any big decision.
Don't do anything until you're advised.
So I think it's my turn.
Yeah, to answer, sorry. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, cool. It's you.
It's me? All right, cool. Let's go.
All right, it says, for hot, it says, lock your rate when it makes sense.
Yes. So it's our job to watch the interest rates. When you go into contract, your rate is floating. We might quote you an interest rate like 6.5, whatever, but it's not locked in until we pull the trigger. When we see an actual dip in the market, then it makes sense, because the interest rates are like the stock market. It's up and down. The second we get notified, hey, now's a good time to lock it, we're just going to pull the trigger and get you into that perfect interest rate.
You can't lock an interest rate until you are physically in escrow purchasing a physical property, because you can't lock a rate that there's no property.
Exactly. And when you lock an interest rate, it only lasts from 15 to 30 to 45 days.
There's a time frame.
Then you have to pay to relock it, to extend it. Yes. So we wait
to extend the lock, which it could be 15 days, depends. So again, we will advise you when to lock it.
Yeah. Whose turn is it to draw? Your turn.
Yes. Right?
I think so.
I don't remember. It's hot. Okay.
Ooh, it's hot.
Get pre-approved before you start house hunting.
Yes, absolutely. Come to us, get pre-approved, know what you're available to buy. And a good rule of thumb, if your pre-approval max is 200,000, that's the highest you can go for a property. Don't shop at 200,000. Aim for the 150 to 180 range, because that gives you wiggle room to negotiate, go higher in a competitive market. Always aim slightly below what your max pre-approval letter is. Once you're pre-approved, you're off to the races. Then you can go shopping, and you and your realtor can gallop around and have a good time looking at homes. I thought I read that one.
I was like, no, I read it to you.
You did? Okay, cool. All right.
Okay.
Forget about home insurance until the last minute.
No.
Because
when you can't obviously get home insurance without a property, right? So once you know you're in escrow, means that contract's been accepted, your offer's been accepted, you're locked in, and it's in escrow. It means it's happening. You must start shopping for homeowners insurance, right? You need to know what you're paying.
You don't want to get like the creme de la creme homeowners insurance premium that's, a few $100s a month. You want to go for something that's good for your budget and also good for your debt to income ratios. And we need to know what it is way before closing. So you have to make sure that's locked in, and then we can add it to your monthly payment. Make sure everything lines up for you. So don't hesitate. The second you're in a contract, search for homeowners insurance. Get that thing locked.
It could be the people that you go car insurance with. There's many different forms of homeowners, like companies for homeowners insurance. So yes, do the shopping once you're in escrow and know that that's the whole, like you're locked in.
Lock it in. Last one.
Wait, but yeah, this is like, I'm like,
and I cheated. I looked. It's from.
Okay. All right, let's see here. It says, use a real estate agent who communicates well.
Absolutely. You want someone available, somebody who shows up, answers your text messages, your calls, your tweets, everything, emails. You want a realtor that's great with communication, somebody that's there for you.
Cooperative too. Like, you don't want an agent who's combative, especially when it comes to being on a team with lenders. The same goes with lenders and agents. We have to work together for the client because we're a team.
Because we're all in this together. Title, lending, realtor, you, the listing agent, the seller. We're all in bed at the same time. We go and cook.
The goal is to protect you, the buyer, and to work together to make sure it closes for everyone and the buyer.
Yes, it gets clammy.
It gets
super clammy.
Make sure that the person you're working with, you feel comfortable that they're going to be with someone who communicates well. That's important. And that also works well with other people.
We always talk highly of our realtors. We always promote the realtors. We talk very good of them. And it's very important. And you'll never see the behind the curtains drama and stress. Now, if you come to us and say, my realtor disappeared for 2-3 days. I haven't heard back from him. Then I'll kindly suggest, if they'd like to see other realtors, here's a list of a few. I will never speak bad of a realtor or a title company. So always keep positive mindsets and talk to us if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or stressed out. It's our job to make this fun and exciting, not drama.
Yeah.
It's already an emotional part.
About you. You know, we're here to guide you and to care for you and make sure that you have as minimal stress and that it's more exciting.
We let us stress. So yeah, that was it. That's hot and cold. That was our first time trying this. How ridiculous are we? So we're going to do this again sometime. We'll bring in a realtor and it'll be really fun, but cool. That's a wrap. Proud of you.